Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the Soldiers of Light. So, today I feel very inspired to do this pick a card reading for you. We are asking the Spirit, who are you destined to be in this lifetime? When I say destined, I mean that I believe that the destiny is our soul's calling. So you are destined to be whoever you feel called to be, whatever your soul is calling you so deeply. So I already shuffled the cards, and today I would like to do it slightly differently. I will be using these two different decks, and I have 5 piles for you to choose from. So the cards being already shuffled with my purest intention, and choose your pile from pile 1 to pile 5, and I will see you in your reading. And also I would like to remind you that if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you are always welcome to visit my Etsy shop. I have some really unique different readings to offer if that's something you would be interested. So go ahead, choose your reading, choose your pile, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here today with me. So I'm very excited to see what is the message for you from Spirit today. Who are you destined to be? So, as I already said, I already shuffled the cards with my purest intention. So I am mixing those two different decks. So all I have to do right now is just take a card from this deck and one card from here. So now let's see what we have for you. Pile 1. Wow, this is such a powerful reading because I took the card. I picked the card, the main card. This is a main card from a spellcasting oracle deck. And yeah, as you can see, this is a spellcasting oracle deck. So it already tells me that who are you meant to be in this lifetime? You are the magician. You are meant to be a powerful magician who can manifest all your desires. I'm not saying it is going to be all easy to manifest everything that you want, but what I can clearly see here for you, pile 1, you have this inner power. This you are very magnetic. You know, if you chose this pile, you already know how the law of attraction works. You already know how to manifest things into your life. And if you're gonna tell me that no, there is still so many things that I don't have, I want you to look back and remember where you've been before, maybe 1 year ago or even 1 month ago, what you have right now, because you are the magician. And I can clearly see that you are destined to listen to your powerful witchy intuition. When I say witchy intuition, I mean that your intuition is so strong. You're very connected to your psychic senses, and the spirit is guiding you, the universe is guiding you, and you are destined to listen to your own intuition. You're not meant to listen to other people. I'm not saying other people's advices are not good. Yes, it is good sometimes to listen to other people's opinions, but I can clearly see that Whatever you want, whatever you really desire, you put all your effort. And you also know how to just let it go and trust, believe in the universe. So you are the magnet, to attract all your desires. Yes, it will all be in divine timing. It will take as long as it needs to take, but you are the magician. You know your power. If you chose this pile, you know how to follow those quiet whispers of your intuition. So whenever you doubt your intuition, please don't do that, pile one, because when you connect to that stillness, when you remove all distractions, you always know what is the highest good for you. So you're destined to live the life of your dreams. And now let's see, what is your next card? Be a curious nature. Yes, so you are very, for you, pile one, what helps you in this lifetime, what helps you to manifest your desires is your curiosity. So always be curious, continue being curious, continue doing the research. If there's something that you don't know, your curiosity, your curious inner nature will always help you to manifest whatever you want. So you are really destined to reach your fullest potential in this lifetime. And I really, what is catching my eye for you, pile one, here there is the star. So the star, it just tells me that you are the star seed. If you can resonate with the star seed, you are the star. You are this beautiful star who shines so bright. And never dim your light. You're not here to fit in. You're here to shine your light, your own unique light. And if there is something that you want to manifest right now, but you feel like you just don't know how, the spirit is asking you just to continue being curious, to continue doing more research, and you will get there. You will get there because you are meant to be successful in everything that you do. You're destined to tap in to your fullest potential. If there is any dreams, any goals that you have in your heart, in your soul, just know that it is all possible. But if you allow your mind to tell you that is impossible, this is you're gonna create that reality. So watch out for your thoughts. Always make sure that you commit to those spiritual practices where you do empty your mind, where you do come into stillness, where you do listen to your intuition, because this is how you will manifest your desires, pile one. So that was your reading. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, pile two. Thank you so much for being here. So as you know, I already shuffled these two decks with my purest intention, and now all we have to do is just to take one card from this deck and another card from this deck. So I'm very excited to see, who are you destined to be? Wow, so we have a travel. You are destined to follow your soul's journey. And I really see for you, pile two, you are a dreamer. Some of you who chose this pile, you are a big dreamer. You have big dreams, big goals, and you are meant to follow your intuition, to follow your soul's calling. And you are meant to create so much in this lifetime. Because remember, the new moon is all about making a wish. It's all about setting new intentions, new journeys. So I see that your life is really meant to be full of discoveries, full of your soul's discoveries. There is many endings and many new beginnings that you really meant to have. Maybe your life, it really feels so challenging for you, but you truly meant, your soul is meant to grow. You're destined to grow, and so you would gain so much profound wisdom. And you only gain wisdom if you travel, if you keep on moving, if you keep on experiencing lots of endings and new beginnings, lots of different cycles. So I see that your soul is really longing for that adventure. Your soul is longing to experience lots of adventure, to feel fulfilled. So you are destined to go with the flow as much as possible, to let go of control and let the universe show you a way. Let your inner guidance show you a way. Trust your inner guidance. You're meant to follow your own truth. Your own truth is so sacred, is so powerful. Trust your own inner guidance, because you truly meant to travel to the unknown territories, to discover so many truths, and that wisdom which you gain is infinite, is profound. It's touching your soul in a very special way. So you really are meant to experience a lot in this lifetime. So be proud of who you are, Pile 2, because you're not meant to stay in one job, in one place, seeing same people. For you, everything is always meant to change. Do not be afraid of unknown. I sense that maybe sometimes you are stopping yourself because you might be afraid of unknown. You might be afraid, but you shouldn't be, because there is so much still for your soul to discover, so much to experience, and it is only for your highest good. Now let's see what else we have for you, Pile 2. Your path alone, yes. Do not be afraid to go solo, because I see for you, Pile 2, you're not meant to feel lonely, to be lonely, but you just meant to walk. You're destined to walk your path alone. You're destined to experience many things alone. And that is only making you stronger. That is only you're meant to fly free. You're not meant to attach to people, to places. You're always meant to keep on flying. Maybe some of you really love watching birds. It's like when you watch birds, you feel like you are one of them and you are flying in the sky. You just love nature so much. So I really see that for those who chose a spile, you are a nature child, because nature is so precious to you. And when you are indoors, you don't like staying there long, because you are a wild, free spirit, and you're just meant to fly, to keep on flying, to keep on going with the flow. And always remember that there's nothing to be afraid to go solo, to those who are meant to be on your journey, they will always join you. But remember that the most incredible things, the most important experiences for your soul's growth, you're meant to experience that alone. So whatever you want to start, if you keep on telling yourself that, oh, the time is not right now, the time is right now, whatever you want to start, do it now. Go slowly. Take one little step after another step towards your freedom, towards what makes you feel fulfilled. Keep on moving, keep on traveling, keep on flying, because you are such a wild, free spirit, and you're truly meant to go solo. You're not meant to follow anyone. You're meant to listen to your own whispers of your soul. So that was your reading, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm very excited to see who are you destined to be in this lifetime. So I already shuffled the cards with my purest intention. Now all we have to do is just take the card from each deck. So we got one card from here and one card from here. Let's see. Who are you destined to be? We have protection. So first of all, I want to say that you are very protected. All your creative ideas, all your desires, some of you have a very special purpose, mission, something that makes you feel so fulfilled, so happy, so satisfied, and you are very protected. You're very protected by spirit, by the universe. Whatever it feels so important to you, that is truly meant to change you, to transform you into someone who feels very different. Like you might find it hard to recognize yourself. That's how much you're meant to change in this lifetime. You're meant to grow, you're meant to transform. And remember that whatever feels so dear to your heart, so important to you, like your soul is calling you towards this path, remember that you're very protected. You are, I hear the words that you are divinely guided. So do not be afraid of this unique path. Maybe you are sometimes comparing yourself with other people, that I cannot find people who are on the same path as me. Don't worry, because more you continue moving towards this path, more likely those special people will join you as well. But always remember that you're very protected. Your dreams, your goals, this special mission, whatever you feel called to do in this lifetime, you're so protected. Now let's see what we have next. Be neutral. I see that maybe sometimes you are struggling to see things for what they are, but you are truly meant to have this higher perspective, because your third eye chakra is very sacred, very powerful tool for you to use in this lifetime. You truly are destined to awaken. You are destined to see things for what they are. You're destined to connect to your higher self. But I see that sometimes you might find it hard to live this life from a 3D perspective, because your mind could be distracting you. Your own mind could be limiting you. Your own mind could be I just don't know how to find the right word to say for this, but I hope you do understand what I mean. It's like you are limiting yourself. So it's very important for you, pile free, to check in with your mind, to check in, to observe yourself. And whenever you catch yourself thinking with your mind, those limiting beliefs, those when you set those limitations, when you tell yourself these things which are not the truth, it's only the mind telling you this. So it's very important for you, pile free, to observe your own thoughts, to empty your mind, to really commit to those spiritual practices where you meditate, where you come into the stillness, where you connect to the universe, because I really see that your energy is very powerful, and you're truly meant to fly free, to remove anything that is not for your highest good, to remove all distractions, to commit to your higher self. So you're destined to commit to your higher self, instead of being attached to your ego, to your mind. I'm not saying the ego, the mind is bad. Of course, we can use it in a very good way, but it's very important to be aware when your mind is telling you those limited thoughts, those things which are not the truth, because you're truly meant to tap in, to connect to your higher self, to have this clarity, because you are not like everybody else. You can collect so much wisdom, so much higher consciousness, and remember to keep on practicing the stillness, to keep on meditating, to keep on focusing on what is the most important for you, because you are meant to give birth to those creative ideas which you carry within you. And you are very creative. You could be very artistic. You could be such a soul who's down to earth. You are very grounded. And sometimes you might find it hard to live in this 3D reality because your soul is so pure. You are very, very in tune with your intuition. So keep on nurturing your higher self, and you will release your fullest potential in this lifetime. You will achieve so much. I believe you are already achieving so much, because you know who you are. You know what makes you happy. You know that you are very connected to the universe, to your spirit guides, and you can feel this protection. For example, sometimes maybe some people are being removed from your life, like suddenly they disappear, and you know it is for your highest good. Like the spirit is protecting you, the spirit is protecting your energy. So always remember that, pile free. So that was your reading. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 4. Thank you so much for being here today with me. So I already shuffled the cards with my purest intention. So we're just gonna take each card from each different deck to see who are you destined to be. Wow. So we have lighten your load. And we also have being bullheaded. Wow. This is your ego self. This is like the devil energy. So I really see for you, pile 4, you are meant to go through this massive breakthrough. How can you know this is your pile if you really feel that your life has always been so difficult? Like you always experience so many traumatic things. Maybe some of you gone through many heartbreaks. Maybe the life is always testing you. It's like you always get some challenges from the universe, and that is only it is meant to be this way for you, pile 4, because I see that some of you are meant to break this karmic cycle. Maybe some of you are experiencing some heavy karma from your past lives, and it is happening for your highest good. So you would heal, so you would release, that you would end some contracts, some soul contracts with other people. But I see this massive breakthrough, which you are going to experience. Maybe some of you are already going through that. It is like you're going to wake up, you're going to understand that this is only making you stronger. You're not meant to stay in this devil energy. You're meant to stand up, to heal, and to become your best version of yourself. So if there is anything that you find it so hard, maybe you find it so hard to heal, always remember that you are healing every single day, and the universe is helping you. There is this new beginning, this bright new beginning that is really close, very close to come to you, pile 4. So I really see that you are destined to let go of your ego. You are destined to find this different perspective, a higher perspective, where you see yourself through the eyes of love, through the eyes of compassion. Maybe all these experiences made you believe that you're not worthy of love, you're not worthy of abundance. But remember, this is only a cycle, like a karmic cycle, which needs, you just have to go through that. But once you go through this, you heal yourself, you come into this deep understanding where you collect, where you gain so much wisdom, and life becomes so much easier for you, because whenever you feel stressed, whenever you feel you are so much in your head, whenever you feel in that devil energy, where you are being so attached to this, when you attach to those experiences, to those negative experiences, sometimes we get attached, sometimes we repeat same things over again. And I really see that some of you been repeating same things again, maybe attracting same type of people only because you're not learning, you haven't learned the lesson. But when you start to see things from a different perspective, when you go through this massive breakthrough, this is when you tap in to your fullest potential. This is when you start to see life from a different view. So you truly meant to gain so much inner strength, so much stamina. And remember that your karmic cycle, it is going to end, and you're going to experience life completely differently. you will feel so much lighter. You will have so much love for yourself. You will appreciate life even more. So whatever you are going through, whatever feels so hard to let go, remember that it is happening for your highest good, and you are here to become so strong, to connect to your higher self, and there's nothing that you cannot overcome. That is only making you stronger. That is only guiding you towards this path, which is destined to be for you. So pile 4, remember that if you wouldn't be so strong, you wouldn't experience these painful experiences. Only because you're so strong, that's why you're being tested. That's why you're being challenged. But it is all temporary. Everything changes. Everything has a reason why. So remember that you are so strong, so wise. And your soul knows that you're truly meant to keep moving towards your heart desires, not your ego, not whatever your mind is telling you to do, but you're meant to follow your heart. So keep on following your heart, and you will start to see, everything will start to make sense for you, because you're destined to go through this massive breakthrough, to wake up, to live a life from a soul's perspective, not from the ego self. So that was your reading, pile 4. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 5. Last but not least, let's see what we have for you. Who are you destined to be? So we have a passion, and we have process and observe. So if you chose this pile, your soul is always calling you to keep on following whatever makes you feel passionate. So I really see that you are such a wild, free spirit, and you're truly meant to fulfill your desires. But at the same time, you're being challenged. There is some things which you experience in this lifetime that you just meant to heal. You are meant to go through so much healing as well, through so much healing that is really destined for you, because I see that you're very fiery, you're very adventurous, you're very free, and but at the same time, you might find it hard to go into this quiet self-reflection. So you are destined to heal those inner parts of you. For example, like I mentioned, maybe because you're so fiery, you're so passionate, and you're always on the go, it's not easy for you to come into the stillness, to pause, and to really give yourself some time before you act. So yes, you're meant to live a very adventurous life. You're truly meant to follow your desires. But at the same time, for you, the challenge is that you would think before you act, because maybe sometimes you could be struggling with the impulsive behavior. Of course, this is not a bad thing. We all have our shadow self. We all have some things to work on. But I see this very clear message for you from Spirit, that whenever you feel called to start something new, always make sure that you quiet your mind. Maybe you go to the nature, you meditate. Okay, maybe you're gonna tell me that no, I don't like meditating, I just don't like. Okay, that's fine, but just allow yourself to sit down, maybe to sit down in the nature, and to process, to ask yourself these questions. Do I really have to do this now? Is that really what I want? Or maybe that's just my ego self. Maybe it is not for my highest good. So it's very important for you, pile 5, to pause, to self-reflect, to ask yourself these important questions, so you wouldn't make those mistakes where you go into those risky behaviors. Maybe you like to take the risk a lot, but sometimes this risk, sometimes if you take the risk, it could really work against you. So your spirit guides just want to protect you. They want you to learn from your past mistakes, to always ask yourself whenever you really want to act, whenever you really want to do something, pause and self-reflect. Do not jump straight away into those big risks. Yes, you're meant to live a very fulfilling, very adventurous life, full of amazing, unique experiences, where you are being free, where you are being you, where you are just following your passionate, wild, free spirit. But at the same time, you're truly meant to slow down and just develop this introspection, develop this intuition, that you would not always jump into those risks. So the spirit only wants to protect you. The spirit only wants to guide you on your journey. So you would still have your adventurous life, but at the same time, you would develop your intuition. You would develop that introspection. You would heal those parts of you, and you would simply just keep on following your heart's desires. So that was your reading, pile 5. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.